today we're doing fresh halibut grilled with basil lime pesto, and I have my grill going. And what you do is you just spray a little bit of Pam on it, drizzle. I have about 3/4 of a pound of fresh halibut. It's been skinned, and you want to make sure that you have both sides with oil so it won't stick to your pan. It's a very flaky fish, and it'll take about 2 to 3 minutes. As you can hear the sizzle, it's going. And then while the fish is going, we're going to make basil lime pesto, which is very easy. I have about a cup pack of fresh basil. Now is the time to use all your basils. You can make pestos out of parsley, arugula, anything that you have. I have 2 teaspoons of fresh garlic, and I have a 1/4 cup of Parmesan Reggiano, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, and about a 1/4 cup of olive oil. We take some of our lime, and we need some of the rind from the lime. It's going to add a nice little zesty taste to it. And now we need the juice from the lime. It smells very fresh in here between the lime and the basil. Meanwhile, we'll go back and check on our fish. You don't play with it. Let it sit for the full 3 minutes on each side. It's a very flaky, tender fish. Now I'm going to be making a little bit of noise. And what we're doing is we're pulsing. We are pulsing. You can add pine nuts, you can add walnuts. You don't have to add any nuts at all. The garlic is the main thing. And I'm going to add just a little bit more of olive oil. And meanwhile, I'm going back to my fish, and it's getting ready to flip over. As you can see, it's grilling nicely. And we'll go back to our pesto, which is almost done. We're going to taste it for salt. It might need a little bit more salt. All set. Just a little bit more olive oil. Pestos are delicious at this time of the year. All the vegetables are fresh, so now is the time to put them to work. Enjoy it and use them in most of your meals. Our pesto is done. As you can see, I wish you could smell it. It smells really good. Nice fresh pesto, and all it was the Parmesan Reggiano, the olive oil, your basil, a little salt and pepper. I didn't use any nuts by choice, but if you want, you can add. Okay? Our fish is nearly done. Halibut is a very flaky fish, so it does not want to be playing around with too much. Meanwhile, while the fish is finishing off, our basil pesto is ready to top our fish, and we're going to start with a little bit of our garnish for our plate. I have some fresh tomatoes again. Farmer's market out there loaded with all the fresh vegetables. Add a little bit of olive oil to your tomatoes, some more of your basil, and that's going to be your side dish. You can tell your fish is done by pressing it in the middle. To bounce it back, it's cooked and ready to go. Beautiful piece of fish. And now what you do is you drizzle a little olive oil on your fish. It's a nice summer. You serve with some pesto. Take your tomatoes. The basil, again, the basil is part of your vegetable. And I'm going to add just a little bit of blue cheese. I like the combination of the blue cheese with the tomatoes, and it gives it a nice taste. One squeeze all around, and one for the go. And your halibut is ready. Enjoy it.